Hey guys, so continuing my Kibbe image identity series, or body types as I called it before, I'm gonna do several separate videos about makeup itself. We're gonna discuss more the features of different faces for different image identities, their body structure, bone structure, and natural shapes of their body and face. Today we're gonna start with makeup for dramatic. Before we start, you probably want to see that video where I categorized all of the makeups into just 3 categories. I'm gonna talk about this too. I'm gonna leave the link down below. So today I'm gonna show you several makeups for dramatic women. We're gonna go from minimum to maximum, basically from no makeup look or nude makeup to much makeup and intense makeup. Okay, first let's remember how dramatics normally look. So they're normally on a taller side. Their body type is straight and angular, usually have long legs and arms, narrow in width. Bone structure is angular with sharp edges, usually have square shoulders, maybe narrow. Facial bones are sharp or prominent. Their facial features are whether elongated or squarish and sharp. And their facial features, you can see they're sharpened, sharper eyes. Their lips are whether on the thinner side or sharp edges. So doing my makeup now, I will have to repeat some of their features on my face with contouring powder. So first I'm applying my foundation. I'm gonna apply matte foundation. I'm gonna give some dry appearance for that look. You can choose whatever you're comfortable with, but for my opinion, matte foundation looks pretty cool on dramatics. Now I will have to powder my face just because I'm gonna use some dry contouring products, but you don't have to do it as a dramatic. Your cheekbones are probably well built, so for the daytime I don't think you ever need any contouring. So now using that stiff contouring brush, I'm gonna pretend I have long and sharp cheekbones. My cheeks are naturally pretty puffy, so I'm gonna reduce some volumes. So I'm gonna create that vertical line with my contouring powder, not only on my cheeks but also by my eyes, just to create that vertical bone structure, just to make my face more long. Also, I'm drawing 2 vertical lines on my nose. I want to make my nose slightly sharper, but I'm not gonna reduce the length of my nose because my nose is pretty long and pretty sharp at the tip, so I'm gonna leave this tip as it is. So this way my nose just looks slightly stronger and narrower. I'm also darkening the sides of my forehead just to make the whole contouring more uniform. Now I'm going to my brows, so I think brows is a very strong feature for dramatics. Let's say during the daytime, your skin looks okay, so you just give some power to your brows and very often you're good to go like that. Some women like to add some lips. I'm gonna draw them slightly sharp, slightly longer, slightly more dramatic like. Longer but not fuller and not rounded, but strong and sharp looking. So this is another ready to go stage of our makeup. If we go further, we can add some mascara. I want to make my lashes fuller today, so I'm gonna use white mascara first, let it dry, then use black mascara. I'm making my lashes slightly stronger, but in this case, you just choose whatever works for yourself. But if you've never tried stronger lashes, please give it a try when you're at home and playing with makeup, because it might suit you so well, because the visual weight of your face can really pull that off. Greta Garbo is one of the Kibbe dramatics. She has chiseled features, she has pretty angular face, slightly elongated facial bones, sharp nose, sharp lips. Her eyes are very prominent. We can see her brow bone. When we talk about classic Hollywood makeup, she never tried to wash out her look. She really loved to use that eyeliner, or sometimes was slightly blended. Probably she used dark eyeshadow for that. That was her kind of signature look. She never overloaded her lower lids. Most of the time it was pretty empty. She was doing that classic Hollywood makeup with dark lip, with liner, lashes, and brows. And she had that spotlight, which was one very bright light that was shining from slightly above there, which made her angular face even more chiseled. You can see how well you can read all those shadows on her cheekbones and on her eye socket. We can see some more modern examples of dramatic women, for example Ruby Rose or Keira Knightley or Mila Jovovich when they do that dark smoky eye. An interesting thing here is these women dramatics, they don't have large eyes. Their eyes are on a smaller side, but they still line them inside. They are not trying to correct the feature. It makes the eyes so sharp. That kind of makeup is very contrasted, it's very precise, and eyes start shining. The key here is to do it neat, blend very well, do it gradually, because if your skin color is light, the lighter it is, the more uneven blending will show. So here it's important, if you're not very good in blending, choose not super matte color, but color with slight shimmer, maybe satin. Okay, now we're doing that makeup type number 2, classic makeup. Unfortunately, I don't have any liquid eyeliner, so I'm gonna use black eyeshadow today and wet thin brush, but I think liquid eyeliner would work even better. The line I'm making is not super thin, but it's not super thick. It's pretty sophisticated, pretty classic, pretty much old Hollywood. These ladies look amazing with that flick. I'm adding a little bit more of mascara for that look, on the bottom and on top. I conceal my under eye area a bit more to make it more clean looking. Now you can leave it like that, or you can add some crease color. For the crease color, I'm gonna use that matte brown eyeshadow. I'm gonna define that crease shadow. Now I'm gonna add that gray matte color to mimic the shadow. That gives that more old Hollywood vibe. I'm gonna use that red lipstick now. It's gonna be matte. I'm gonna use red crayon for that. You can use whatever you have. No need to use anything on the bottom lid for my opinion, but you can always use some. Now I'm gonna add deeper color on my lips. I'm gonna make them more Bordeaux color. That velvety effect would look amazing on these women. Okay, now it's time for smoky eye makeup. I'm taking that chunky black thick eye pencil for smudging. You can use eyeshadow, it doesn't matter. Any color you wish, but I'm gonna use black today. I'm gonna go for intense smoky eye. So I'm lining my waterline right away. It sharpens the eyes immediately. Then I'm lighting them on top and then the bottom. I don't really care now how neat that is, because I'm smudging with small, stiff synthetic brush. If you also can notice, I'm not trying to elongate my eyes to the sides very much. I keep my pupil in the center. I don't necessarily want to enlarge my eyes, make them bigger and fuller. Now I'm gonna use that warm Bordeaux color. You can choose anything you want, a bit lighter than black probably. I'm applying it on my lids and slightly blending it up to my brow bone. Sometimes I like to apply some lighter eyeshadow in the center of my lid, but it's optional. It gives some dimension to the eye. Now here we have pretty intense makeup with cheekbones, with eyes, and with lips. So now I'm gonna get rid of that deep lip color and I'm gonna go back to the nude lipstick. So I'm applying some foundation on my lips, then I'm lining my lips so my lips would not disappear completely. If makeup looks flat, it looks great on dramatics. They don't need normally to artificially add any volumes to their faces. So I created that dry and strong look. I didn't add any fullness, any extra femininity to that look. I didn't need those crazy lashes, rounded and prominent cheekbones with tons of luminosity and shimmer. I didn't want my lips to look super injected. I didn't need to make my nose button up. I didn't make my brows curvy necessarily. I also didn't add any extra volume or femininity to my hair. I just left it like that. Okay, so that's the final look. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna show you other types of makeup very soon. Thanks to everyone who is supporting me on Patreon. I answer your questions in there. You guys help me so much. Let me know if you like those small series and let me know if there's something else you really want me to film about. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.